So I just finished watching the Bob Dylan Netflix thing that just came out, Rolling Thunder. And what I've taken out of it, I think the main point of the whole movie, I think, was Joan Baez is hot. God, mid-movie, I had to Google her, and I think she's like 70-something now. No, I think she's 80, and she's still hot. That's a rare lady. And man, Bob Dylan's not hot anymore, that's for sure. He's fucking 80-something. He looks like my mate's dad, who just so happens to be a crazy Bob Dylan fan as well. Let me just tell you a story about that idiot. He thinks he's some financial fucking genius now. He was a taxi driver my mate's whole life. He's from Wales. He moved over to Australia in the 70s, moved to Bondi Beach when Bondi Beach was a piece of shit, bought a cheap 4-bedroom house in the middle of Bondi Beach and just never moved, and was a taxi driver for 30 years and ended up selling his house in Bondi a few years back for a couple of $1 million. So he's a financial genius for that. Bought a place in Wollongong up in Sydney for $850 and just sold it to move to Tasmania for 1.6, so doubled his money in 5 years. And now he's giving everyone advice on how to get rich. He's a fucking idiot. He had no idea up until 3 months ago. So yeah, that Bob Dylan movie, it was pretty good. I was sort of in and out. It was 2.5 hours long. Probably didn't need to be that long. All you really want to hear is Bob Dylan speak. It's pretty interesting. He's fucking sharp as fuck. There's a difference. There really is a difference between these guys, these top shelf guys, like your fucking Bob Dylan's. Even if you go into the sporting world, there's something fucking different about these top guys. They're just smarter. They work harder. They're more disciplined. Even the top sporting guys, if you speak to them, they're just smarter than people. They're smarter than your average, like me. Comedians are generally idiots. Even if you look at, like, say, a Louis C.K., like, he's a genius, and then he gets everything taken away from him for jerking off in front of... So, yeah. You can be smart, but, like, you can be an intelligent... Like, you can be a genius comedian and still a fucking idiot. Yeah, Bob Dylan was asked a question, and mid-question, he just starts rolling off like poetry lines and makes some salient point and backs it up with facts. Like he quoted like Walt Whitman, I don't even know, Frost, and made the point how poetry, I can't even repeat the point that he made. It was about Allen Ginsberg. Ginsberg, the famous gay pedophile poet, he wanted to become a musician, and Bob Dylan was saying that back in the day, poetry used to make its way into the popular culture, and Allen Ginsberg had speared his way into popular culture, which Bob Dylan found amazing, and Allen Ginsberg recognized that poets don't make their way into popular culture anymore. It all changed, and now all the famous lines and famous sayings are all from music, whereas they used to be from poetry. And that's why Allen Ginsberg wanted to become a musician, and Bob Dylan was saying, yeah, he's not a fucking musician. But yeah, Allen Ginsberg, that pedophile, you can tell he's a fucking pedophile as well. Look into him. How? He is the famous beat poet. Allen Ginsberg was like one of the founding members of NAMBLA, which is the North American Man-Boy Love Association. The Man-Boy Love Association. He was one of the founding members, or one of the backers or something like that. And Hal was alright, but it's fucking poetry. Let's put it that way. And then you got like, on this tour you had, yeah, what I was saying before is like these top level performers, they're just better. Like Joni Mitchell comes in on this tour, and she just rolls in, writes a song, starts jamming with Dylan, and she just starts singing, and it's like, fucking hell. It was perfect. Surely hard work can only take you so far, and then you've got to have the talent. Like, she just seemed naturally more talented than anyone. I don't know. I tell you who's not naturally more talented? Me. As you can tell by this fucking podcast. Jesus Christ. It's funny when I was younger, I always thought I should be up there with like the Bob Dylans, the Muhammad Alis, the Jordans and all that. And secretly, like, I'm being humble now, but secretly, still deep down, I do believe that. But to be honest with you, those guys are just different people. Different people from me. But honestly, does Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods have a podcast? No, they don't. Alright, take it easy.